Okay. So let's have a quick recap what we have discussed in the last session. In the last session, we have just discussed about how we can create our Azure account and how we can go with our virtual machine, how we can create resource group, how we can create a Linux virtual machine with the help of SSH key or password option. This is what we have discussed in our previous session. In today's session, we are going to discuss about Linux. Because to learn about DevOps, first we need to know the basic Linux command. So that is why first we are going to learn about those Linux. But before starting out this particular topic, if anyone have any question, whatever we have discussed till now, if anyone wants to ask anything, you can please raise your hand and let me know if you have any questions. So first I'll answer the question, then we'll start with our. Any question anyone have? Okay. Look like no one has any question. So we'll start with our today's topic where we are going to discuss about those Linux commands. We all know what is Linux. In previous session, we have already created our Linux commands also. So we all know what is Linux. What is Linux? Linux is an open source operating system. It's an open source. Anyone, any company can modify as per their requirement and create their own operating system. Like we have Ubuntu, CentOS, Red Hat, we have Oracle Linux, we have Amazon Linux. There are a lot of types of Linux-based operating system we have. A lot of companies have created their own Linux-based operating system. Microsoft didn't create because Microsoft have their own operating system called. That's why Microsoft is not creating any Linux-based operating system. What I'm going to do is to learn about those Linux command. I'm going to create one Linux virtual machine. We already know how to create a Linux virtual machine. So I'm just going with the same process. To create our Linux machine or to create any virtual machine, what is a prerequisite? We need a resource. Without resource group, it is not possible to create any of our machine. So I'm giving the name as group 111. On create. And subscription by default it is taking, giving the name, region, I'm giving center. We have already learned these things. That's why I'm just going for creating this without explaining. Now I'm going to create a virtual machine. Done. Source group. Give my VM name, virtual machine name, VM1. Scroll down. Image means operating system. So here I'm selecting. So we have already discussed in previous session to create a virtual machine. We need 4 things: CPU, RAM, hard disk, and operating system. So here we have select our operating system called image. Next thing, we have selected CPU and RAM also. We are getting with the type called B1S. We have to select B1S. We have discussed in previous session. B1S is coming under free quota. So we are selecting the type. Hold on. And here we have authentication type. We have discussed about both these things in previous session. So while practice, I can just go with password option. You don't need to go with SSH key option. So here I'm giving the username. Azure user. Password. I'm giving to my machine. Done. And which port we need to enable to create our machine? SSH. because we need to connect to this machine with the help of terminals. So if you want to connect to this machine, it is mandatory to enable a port number called. We have some other ports also in this, like HTTP, HTTPS, RDP port number also. Now, next step is disk. Here I am getting hard. So we have selected all four things to create our. Now I don't need to work on any of the tab, networking, management, monitoring, advanced tab. So I'm directly going to click on review plus. Done. So okay, if my validation fails, so don't worry, sometime that happen it. So you can just go back and then again come here. System is again going to do the validation. Done. Click on. Done. So we have created our machine. Now what is the next step? After creation of our machine, I need to connect to this machine. And we have already learned in previous session how we can connect to our machine. So with the same way, I'm going to connect. I'm using the password option. So we have to use this button to connect to our. It's already there also. So Azure user is my same username I'm using @ public IP of. Go to resource. Here I'm getting the public IP. Now I need to open Git. Right click. Here I'm getting Git bashes. In this, if I'm using the password option, I can use the Git from any of the location. Paste. Enter. We want to continue. Type as yes. And now I'm entering the password. I am able to connect to our machine. So here I am able to connect to my machine. Any question anyone have till now? You can please raise your hand. Let me just try to increase the size. Okay. Bye. Any question anyone have till now? Yes, Digvijay.
Yeah, just wanted to know because I joined 2 minutes late. Means after creating VM, what are we planning to do? Means?
We are just going to learn Linux commands in the today's session.
Okay.
In previous, did you watch the previous session? Yesterday there was no session.
Yeah.
Day before yesterday, we have already learned about how to create this virtual machines. So in the today's session, we are going to learn about how we can work on Linux command, because in our upcoming session, we need to use those Linux command, and it is mandatory to have basic Linux knowledge to work on DevOps.
Okay, sure. Thanks.
Any more questions, Vijay?
No, thank you.
Anyone have any more questions? So we are going to learn about the first Linux command here. So let me just close this PPT. But the first command I'm going to show you is how we can create a file. With the help of cat command, I'm going to create a file. We have some other ways also in Linux, not just one way we can create file. We have multiple options to create our files. The first option which I'm going to show you is cat. So cat, and here I need to give the file name. File name can be any name, whatever the file name you want to give here. Let's say I'm just giving the name as. DevOps. So copy this command, paste here. Now, when I enter it, I'm not getting anything. The reason is after creation of the file, automatically the file is going to be open. What is the next thing I need to do is I need to enter the content. Whatever the content I need to enter in this particular file, I'm going to enter here. Just welcome to Azure DevOps. Press enter. I don't need to enter anything more. So how can I come out of this particular file? Just by pressing Control plus T. See here. Again, I'm getting the plus. So we have created our file. Now, how can I check my file? Is it get created? We can check with the help of ls. See here. When I use the ls command, here I am able to see the particular file, the file we have. This is how we are creating the files. These are files, not folder, guys. Like a notepad file to me. This type of file we have. And how we can check with the help of ls. If I want to clear the screen, right now I'm getting it some commands here. I don't want those. I just want to clear the screen. So just type a clear command, press enter. Whatever you have given it, all things are. So clear is just used to clear your screen. It's not used to delete your files and anything else. Just to clear your screen. Now, I want to read the file. The file which I have created right now, DevOps file, I need to read that particular. How can I read it? Again, with the help of cat. Earlier, what we have used, we have after cat, we have used one symbol here. And then we have given the file name. But here, we need to give cat command and then directly our file name we need. So cat space file. Here I'm getting. Welcome to Azure DevOps. Now, next step, I need to remove a file. If I want to delete this particular file, how can I delete this? Just by using a command called rm space I'm using actually shortcut here, shift insert. You can see here. Shift insert is a shortcut to paste our code. So I have used shortcut. That's why it get pasted. Just how we can prove it get deleted? Just check ls. I'm not able to see the file we. This is how even we can delete our files also. If you want to delete our files, with the help of rm commands, we can. Now, coming to the next step. I want to create a directory. Now, what is directory here? In our Windows machine, we are calling it folders. Those folders in Linux, it is called as directory. So here I'm going to create directory with the help of command called mkdir, make directory. mkdir space your folder name. Whatever the name you want to give to your folder, you can give. Let's say I'm giving my name. Done. Again, I'm going to use ls command. Here I'm able to see the folder which we have created. Here we are able to see. Next command. Next command I'm going to use it is pwd. pwd command is used to check the current path. Right now I'm in which particular path? To check that particular path, we are going to use a command called pwd. Anyone knows the full form of pwd? You can raise your hand or drop me in the chat box also. Okay. PW stands for present working directory. I'm just going to press enter and see here, it is showing me the path. Right now, I'm in which particular path? I'm able to see it. I'm in the home in Azure. So PWD stands for present working directory. Now, right now I am in this particular path. Now, what I need to do is the folder which I have created, the directory, I need to go into that particular directory. So how can I go into that particular directory? With the help of cd command. cd stands for change directory. So I'm going to use cd space the folder. And I will paste. Connection get reset. Okay. Not sure why this thing happened. Okay. Now I'm able to connect. Unless I'm in that. Now, next step is I need to go to that particular directory. cd space. You can see here. I am in that particular. I'm going to use the same command called pwd. Enter. Now check the home Azure user. Earlier, I'm able to see home Azure user. Now I'm able to see home Azure user. With the help of this PWD, wherever in the path, it will show you the complete path. Like here in our Windows machine, let's say I am in this particular folder. This is the complete, the above which we are getting. Here. Same way in Linux with the help of PWD command, we can say. Now, moving to next. Under this particular folder, I'm going to create one file. Can I create the files in this particular folder? Yes, I can create any type of file, whatever the file I want to create in this, I can create. We can give any name to our file. Let's say I'm just giving it DevOps. Enter. Now I need to give the content. Let's say I'm giving here hello all. Press enter, control, ls. I'm able to see the file we have put under our. Next step. Next step is if I need to go back to my previous directory, I need to go back again to the previous directory. Right now I am in Which directory? In Ankit directory. I need to go to my previous directory. Previous directory means, let's say here I'm in right now in this one. Azure S Administrator Associate -PPT in this particular. I need what is my previous directory. As per this path, it is showing me the previous directory training file. So what we are doing it, we are using this arrow key to go back. But I thought it's giving me to quick access because I am accessing from here. Let me show it from different path also. So I'm going to this PC, not C, D drive, Azure training, Azure training files. Under that, we have PPT. Let's say I'm going like this. So if I need to go back, I can use this previous. So I'll again back to the folder called training files. Same way, here also I need to go to my one of my previous directory. So how can I go to one of the previous directory? CD space. With the help of the CD space dot dot, we can move to the previous directory. These dots are important, and two dots, not more than two dots. CD space dot dot. If I'm entering it, now you can see here. I'm again back to this. So how can I prove? With the help of PWD. This path we can identify. What was the previous directory? Azure user. So I am into that particular. Now, if you have any question, guys, whenever you have any question, you can raise your hand. I'll answer your question if you have. Next thing is, I'm going to delete a directory. Folder which I have created, Ankit folder, I need to delete that folder. I need to delete this folder. How can I delete? RMDIR. Remove directory. But when I'm using this particular command, I'm getting an error message. Failed to remove Ankit directory not empty. I'm not able to delete, but the reason is the directory is not empty. That's why I'm not able. That's the reason I have created the file DevOps training to show you this thing. I'm not able to delete because the directory is not empty. So if I want to delete a directory which is having some files, then we need to use some other commands. If our directory is empty, then I can use this RMDI. If our directory is empty, then I can use both the command. This command also, the next command which I'm going to show you. I can use any one command. But when it's empty, both the commands will work. But when we have some file, only this command will. rm-r space directory. What is my directory name? Now see. Now I'm not getting an error message, and now I'm going to type ls. We are able to see our directory. We're not able to see our directory name because we have. There any question anyone have till now, you can please let me know. Now I'm moving forward. Now what I'm going to do is, now I'm going to create a directory into the directory. So for this, first of all, I'm going to create one directory. D1, mkdir space D1. Done. I have created one directory here. Yes, I'm getting. Now I'm going to under this directory with the help of cd command. I'm going into the directory. We have already learned about cd command. I'm doing it. I am under the D1. Under D1 directory, I'm going to create one more directory. mkdir D2. Enter. ls I can check PWD. Now I'm going into the D2 directory. How can I go to D2 directory? CD space. Now see the path here. Here I'm. We don't have any file, so I can use ls. We will not get anything because we don't have any file. But I am going to use a command called PWD. See here, path, which I am done. Now let's create one more directory, mkdir pwd till in d2 cd space d3 tech pwd. Now it means what I have done it right now is I have created d1 directory. Under d1 I have created d2. Under d2 I have created d3 directory. This is what I have done till now. Here I am getting. We are able to see this. Now I'm going to use one more command. In previous example, we have used one command called cd space dot dot. What is the meaning of that word? If I need to go to previous directory, that time I'm using previous directory here means right now I am in D3. I need to go back to D2. That time we have used cd space dot dot. But here I'm going to use one more command, only cd. If I'm just using the cd command, what happens is by default, it will send us to the main directory. Whatever the main directory we have, it will directly send us to the main directory. And who is my main directory? Azure. cd. Now see here, I am where I'm in right now. I am in my Azure. We can check with PWD also. So if you are using cd command, it will directly send you to the main directory. If you are using cd space dot dot, then it will just send you to one of your previous directory. There's a difference between cd space dot dot and there's a difference between cd also. Now, right now what we have done, we have seen with cd command, I'm moving to one single folder also. But with this cd command, if I mention the path, if I'm going to mention the path where I exactly need to go, directly also it will jump us to that particular folder. Let's say here I'm giving cd space d1 slash d2. I'm just giving it d2 here. Now, if I give d2 here, what happens is it will directly send me to the d2 folder. See, now I am directly in the D2 folder. How can I directly jump to D2 folder without going to D1? Because we have mentioned the path. So if we are going to mention the path, directly we can jump from skipping those folder and directly will jump to the D2 folder. This cd command we are going to use, and with the help of this we can do a lot of things. Now, I'm again going to see directory, main directory cd. I'm in the main directory. Let me clear the screen also because we have done a lot of things. I'm going to clear this screen with the help of clear. Any question anyone have till now? Now let's discuss something more about permissions. I'm going to create one more file here with the cat command DevOps. Let's see, do we have any file? Done. And under this, I'm giving some content also, whatever the content will come to training. Done. If I want to read the content, I can read also with the help of DevOps command. That's DevOps. Here I'm getting it. Okay, spelling mistake, no issues. We'll edit that also. Now, earlier we have used one command called ls. With the help of ls, I am able to see. But how can I actually prove here this is file or this is folder? The colors I can identify right now. The white color is for files, the blue color is for folder. Because we know that DevOps is a file, D1 is a folder. We know that. But if a person don't know that, how he can prove? Okay, in this particular terminal, I am getting colors also. If you are using any other terminal, we are not getting colors. Then how we can prove? With the help of ls command, it's not possible to prove that this is a file or this is a folder. So we have one more command, ls -l. Enter. Now I can prove which one is file, which one is folder. How can I prove? If in the first one we are getting it hyphen, it means it's a file. If in the starting one we are getting as D, it means it's a directory. Directory means folder. So with the help of this particular thing, we can prove which one is file or which one is folder we are getting. Now, here we have some permissions also. You can see here what we are getting it. RW hyphen, RW hyphen, R hyphen hyphen. And here I'm getting RWX, RWX, R hyphen X. What are these? These are permissions. We have it in our one here. Now, we have permissions here. Now, with permissions, we have multiple types of permissions also in this. Whatever the one we have permission, we'll discuss that in upcoming session also. Now, let me show you some more things. I'm going to teach you here how we can create a hidden files. Right now, the files whichever we have created, these are not hidden files. So if whenever we want to create a hidden file, how we can create? You can see here, I'm creating a file here. And what is the name of my file? Training. But before the file, I have used one dot here. If I'm using dot, it means I am creating a hidden file. Right now, I have shown you one option called cat option. To create files, we have a one more option called touch option. With the help of touch command also, I can create files. So I'm using this training dot touch dot training. System is going to create one file called. Let's see ls. Are we able to see our folder here? Sorry, the file? No. ls-l, we are still not able to see here. Why? Because the file which we have created, it's a hidden file. So how we can see our hidden files? ls-a. How many files we have created? We have created only 3, but I am getting it others also. See here. I'm getting a folder, hidden folder also. These are hidden folders. This is hidden file. These are the normal files which we have folder we have created. Here so wherever you see the word dot, see, we are getting it at lot of places. Dot. It means all these are hidden files. We are getting. So check the hidden files. ls-a we can use. With the help of this one, we can. ls-la if you use with those hidden folders, you will get the permissions, whatever the permissions they have. whatever the permissions they have, we are able to see those. How to assign the permission, we'll discuss in upcoming. Next step is, if I want to create a copy of a file, duplicate copy of a file, how can I do it? With the help of CP command, I can create a copy of the file. So let's just check what is the file name I have. I have a file name with the name called Devops. This is my source file. And what will be my destination file name? Let's say I'm just giving as copy this one. Let me clear my screen. Running ls I'm able to see. So I'm using cat space. Sure. Are we able to see the same text which we have given in our DevOps file? We are able to see here the same text, whatever we have given with our DevOps. We are able to read this. Next thing is, how can I check the current user with which particular user I am connected right now? We all know that we have connected with a user called Azure user. Even it is showing here also. But we have some command also. Who am I? With the help of this also, we can check we are connected with which particular WHOAMI. With the help of this also, we can check our. Now, how to see the files according to our timestamp? ls space hyphen ed. By using this also, we can check our files in timestamp. See here. According to the timestamp, we are able to see our files. Now, next. Difference between dollar and hash. Right now, you can see here, but I'm getting it dollar. But you will get hash prompt. So what is the meaning of that? Dollar sign means you are connected with your normal user. Whatever the normal user, it's like a normal user to me, I'm connected with that. If you are getting hash prompt, it means you are connecting with your system administrator user called as root user in your Linux. It means you are connected with your root user. If you are getting hash prompt. How can I switch to user? By using su command, switch user command. It is asking for password. Whatever the password I have set, I can enter here also. Authentication failed. The reason is because right now it is not asking my user password or your user, it is asking the root user password. Did we set anything here? No. We didn't set anything about our root user details. But we have one more command also with the help of sudo. Earlier we have used su, now we have a sudo. Sudo stands for super user 2. Sudo space su space username, entering, directly it will switch me to that particular. See here. Now I'm in which user? How can I prove? The command I'm able to prove here. You can see here, I'm getting the username as. Now, if I again back to my user, I need to again go back to my user. How can I go to that? Sudo Azure user. My user is Azure user. So SU Azure user. Now it is not asking the password. Earlier it is asking for password. Now I have used SU command. Now it is not asking password. Earlier it was asking password. The reason is because right now I'm connecting from higher level to lower level. And who is the higher level? Root is the higher level. So right now I'm trying to connect from higher level to lower level. That's why I'm not getting any password option. Earlier, when I'm trying to connect from lower level to higher level, it is asking for password. This is how we are switching our users also from one user to another user. We'll switch that also. Now, if I want to check the current date, what's the current date? Just type date. Here I'm. And as per my system, what's the time as per UTC time zone? I'm able to see that. Date, time, year also I'm getting it. And here I'm getting the weekday also. Now we are going to discuss about permissions. I have shown you permissions here, ls-l. Here I'm getting permissions. But we didn't start discussing about those permissions. Now we are going to start about these ls-l we have used. In Azure, sorry, not in Azure, in Linux, we have three owners of a file. One is called user owner, other one is called group, third one is called as first three letters here. First letter stands for the file or a directory, that one. Second, third, fourth, which I'm getting it, identify as the user owner. This first three letters. Sorry, second, third, and fourth. These three letters stands for group, and the last three letters stands for. If you are getting R means we are providing read permissions. If you are providing write, it means we are providing edit, remove, or rename permission. If you are providing X, it means if you see X there, we have X also here. Here also we have X. Here also we have X. Execute permissions. And these letters R, W, X we can use, or even they have some numbers also. For R, the number represent is 4. For W, the number represent is 2. For X, execute, the number represent is 1. We can change the permission by using two ways. If I want to change the permission, I can change in total two ways. One is with numeric option, other one is with alphabets also. That's why I told you RWX also it is important, and these 421 number, these are also very important. And how we can change the permission? With the help of command called chmod, change mode. Now first let me show you for numeric option. Here, please see this very carefully. Here, these are the numbers which we are getting. 0 stands for no permissions. 1 stands for only execute permissions. 2 stands for only write permissions. 3 stands for 2 plus 1 or 1 plus 2 equal to 3, means read and execute permissions. 4 stands for only read permissions. 5 stands for 4 plus 1, read and execute permission. 6 stands for 4 plus 2, read and write permission. 7 stands for read plus write plus execute equal to 7. Is 4 plus 2 plus 1 equal to 7. We are providing it all 3 permissions to our file. We are going to provide all 3 permissions to our. So these are the numbers we need to remember. It's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And whatever the permissions we are getting when we are going to use these numbers. Now, first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm giving this permission. chmod 764 permissions. And to which file, let's say I'm just going to provide the permission to done ls-l. Right now, my file, do get any permission? The file which I've done right now is your file. Yes, there is one change. See this. Here I'm only one permission. Only at user owner level, it is getting the execute permission, because at other level, other things, it is already having the same permission. So why should system is going to provide the same things to again to them? So it is already showing the same. And one new thing it added at user owner level is execute permission. So system is getting only one single new permission with the help of this 7.6. Now, if I provide 777 permission, we have already discussed what 777 we are getting. Read, write, execute. I am providing 777. 777 means at all 3 levels. This 7 stands for user owner. This is for others. This is for other. We are getting. This is for this group. This is for others. Enter. You know the permissions which we are. Now we are getting it. Permissions at all 3 levels. We have provided the permission with the help of 777. Now, I'm going to provide 444 permission at all 3 levels. Now, anyone can raise your hand. Please let me know if I'm providing 444 permission, what permissions will get by my users? What permission my file will get if I'm providing this 444 permission? You can check this table also. By checking this table, you can answer. Raise your hand, guys. Yes, Digvijay.
Read.
Right. At all 3 levels, they'll get at read permissions. And what about other levels which we have? They'll get just like a hyphen permissions they will. So let's just change the permissions. So here I'm giving 444. And here I'm giving enter, check again ls-l. Here I'm D R hyphen R hyphen R. These are the permissions we have provided. Let's move forward. Now I'm going to provide 700 permissions. And we have discussed it whenever we are go with 0. 0 means no permissions. So it means only at my user owner level, I'm providing some permission, but at other 2 levels, I'm not providing any other permission. So here I'm using enter ls-l here. So we have provided at user owner level We have provided all permission, but other two levels, we didn't provide a single permission to our. Now I am providing 600 permissions. 600 means read and write permission at user owner level. ls-l. This is how we are providing at our files level using alpha numeric option, means numeric options. But we have one more option called alphabets also. Now alphabets, how alphabets is going to be used? We have seen here alphabets. Earlier we have seen R, W, X. These are permission. But what about the levels? How we are providing it? Those level permissions we are providing here. You can please read this very carefully first. Then we'll move forward. U stands for first. Actually, the four options which you are able to see here. At what function I am providing, to whom I am providing the permission. U stands for user. G stands for group. O stands for others. A stands for all. All means all three. Plus, now I am getting the operation. Plus. Plus means adding the permission. Minus. Minus means removing the permission. Now, what permissions we are providing? R, W, X. Read, write, X. So these permissions we need to provide. First, we need to go with these, then this symbol, and then these. With the help of these symbols, we are providing the permissions with this characters. Any question anyone have till now? You can please raise your hand. Now we'll move on. So here I am providing it U plus X. What is the meaning of U plus X? User level plus I am adding it, and which permission I am adding it? Execute. Let me clear the screen and just take ls-. Let's say again I'm going with Azure file, and we know that at that level we don't have execute permission. I just need to only provide execute permission. Earlier we don't have execute permission, but now we are getting the execute permission. This is how also we can provide our. Now, if I need to remove the permission, earlier we have used plus sign, but now I'm using minus. Because now I need to remove the permission. Plus for adding, minus for removing. Yeah. Next thing. Can I provide the multiple permissions in one go to multiple levels? Yes, we can provide that. So, but we need to use comma. At group level, I'm adding write access. At others level, I'm providing execute. So by comma separated, we can provide multiple permissions also. So let me just give file name. Copy this one. Paste here. Enter. Done. Check the permission, and now you guys can see the permissions. So here we are getting the permissions, whatever the permissions we need to provide to our. Next thing, first few lines in file. Okay. what I need to do is I just need to read some few more lines here. So regarding this is what we have done till now. Any question anyone have regarding this symbols or permissions, whatever we have discussed till now? If anyone have any question, you can please raise your hand. Or want to ask anything, you can please let me know. Okay. Look like no one has any questions. So we need to start with our some more things in this Linux command. Our Linux command is not yet completed. There are total 30 slides we have it for this particular topic. We have just completed till 32 slides. So still we need to go with some more 88 slides, but these things we are going to continue in our next session. So the next session, we need to start from the 23rd slide. I'm going to note down in my notepad file, so we will remember it. And next session, we have it on Monday. We already know that no session we have it on Saturday and Sunday. The next session we have it on next month, next year. You can say that on 2nd of January. And on this weekend, you guys can practice as much as you can do that. If you have any question while practice, I've already shared my email ID to all of you. Again, I'm going to share my email ID to with all of you guys. If you have any question, you can drop me email also. An important point. Before Monday session, you guys will get the new link. So with the help of this new link, you are going to join the Monday session now. Question, how you guys will get the new link? By Sunday, we are going to send email to all our students. By Sunday, we'll do that. But if you are going to make the payment after Sunday, by Sunday afternoon, we'll send it. But if anyone is doing payment after Sunday afternoon, then guys, there is an option called announcement. Even to all of guys, you can check with the help of announcement. Also, you guys can check how to get the link also. But yes, that announcement only paid students can check for this particular batch triple. Let me share that also the details how you guys can check the announcement also. Just 1 minute. Right. And okay, just before that, just a minute. Let me share the WhatsApp group link. If anyone is not in our WhatsApp group of this particular batch, okay, so I'm sharing the link. You guys can please join the WhatsApp group. And now I'm going to share one video link also with you guys. The share option, copy the link. Now I've pasted that. So you guys can watch this YouTube video and learn how to check announcement in our website. We already going to email you to all of you before or in Sunday afternoon. We'll do that by 2 or 3 p.m. We'll send you an email on Sunday. Okay, so from Monday, you guys can join with the link. But if anyone is making the payment after that, you need to check the announcement. I've already shared the link with you guys. So with the help of this video, you can learn. I'll inform my team. They will share this YouTube video link in our WhatsApp group. So you guys can join the WhatsApp group. The link is given there. Please check the video and learn how to check the announcement also. This is about from my side, and Happy New Year and best of luck for all of you for a new year. If anyone have any question, you can please raise your hands, or we can end our session. Yes, Karthik.
Yeah, hi. How to make payment?
Okay, so for making the payment, you need to visit to our website called logiclabstech.com. First of all, you need to log into our website. Okay, you can directly log in via Gmail, or you can sign up to our website. Okay, after sign up, you can give your name, email address, or password. So you can create your account here. After that, when you create your account and you log into our account, we have an option called courses here. Okay.
Okay.
Go to courses, scroll down. Here you are able to see Azure Batch Triple. Even we
Yeah.
have already shared the payment link in our WhatsApp group also. You will come here and then here you will find an option called buy course. If you
Okay.
are from India, it will show you in Indian rupees. If anyone is outside of India, it will show them in dollars too. As per your geolocation, it is showing you. It will show in two currency, Indian rupees and US dollars. From India one, it will show in Indian rupees. Outside of India, it will show you in US dollars.
And
Okay.
once buy course, how we will get the confirmation?
You will get an email from our site. Automatic system will generate one email
Okay.
that you have enrolled for that particular course.
Okay.
Okay, you will get a payment screenshot screenshot. Also, you will get invoice which you are getting, that GST invoice you will get from our side also.
Okay.
Okay, how to access this course? After making the payment, when you log into our account, you will get one option called dashboard. Okay, in the dashboard, when you click, you will find active courses. Under the active course, you will find your course and you can start learning from there.
Okay.
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 Anyone have any more questions? Make sure, guys, after your practice, you are going to delete this resource group also, because we have discussed it. If we are going to delete this resource group, under that, whatever the resources we have, all are going to be deleted in one. So whatever the resources you have, you are going to delete all this. Until that time, you're not closing your browser. Till that time, you're not getting the confirmation. It is deleting. It means it is not deleted. Don't close your browser till the time it is not going to. Okay, so with this, I'm ending this session. We are going to continue about the same topic in Monday's session. After completion of this particular Linux command, we are going to learn about first DevOps tool called Git. That one we are going to discuss in our Monday session. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the today's session. Happy New Year to all of you again, guys. See you on Monday. Thank you, guys. Have a nice day and have a happy week.